Hi Sagittarius, this is your reading with me for March 2022. We are going to have a look and see what is coming through, what messages, information and clarity I can give to you. I hope you are well. We're going to have a look, and also just wanted to mention as well that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do giveaways every single month. If you would like to purchase a personal service with me or any of the personal readings or intention items, everything is listed down below. The intention items also have thousands of 5-star reviews, which you can check out at the bottom of my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com, and everything's listed and linked down below. So those are items that are handmade, meditated with and sage for various areas of your life. And there's bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, your wallet or your purse, candles, sage bundles, teas, etc. And there's also the personal readings I offer and services, rituals for different areas of your life, and black magic energy removal, as well as healing work. So everything is there. Cool, let's begin. All right, let's begin. Oh, that's nice. I like the opening of this reading already. This is nice. Okay, Sun. Positive event takes place in March that makes you feel so much more uplifted in regards to love. There we go, there's the uplifting energy. And it happens after a struggle that you have faced. So, this struggle could be, look, I'm reading for a lot of Sagittarians out there. So essentially, you may have had difficulties previously in regards to love, or you may have had a disagreement with someone, or just feeling very unsure about what is going to come your way in general, right? So that can be the struggle, the chaos of not knowing what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, what's going on, what's not. And of course, this is totally understandable. And the reason why it is much more understandable is essentially because obviously you're a human being, right? Let's not forget that aspect of things. You are a human being. Just because you feel something so strong or you want something to happen doesn't mean that it's not a valid thing, right? So that's really important here as well, is that I really genuinely do believe that there's going to be a really happy event that comes after just feeling so overwhelmed and so frustrated with certain events that have taken place in your life. And the Strength card shows a lot of courage, a lot of growth, and also this area of your life becoming much stronger throughout the course of March. Yeah, many of you feel confused. Fives are in tarot that sort of middle point, right? So the middle point is all about perspective as well. So for example, It's kind of like every time I look at the Five of Wands, I always think that these people are trying to put up a tent, but they're all trying to do it at the same time, and there's just no coordination whatsoever. Obviously, they're pretty much fighting each other, but that's what I kind of look at it and I just think, like, are they putting up a tent and they just can't, do it? But the thing is, fives are all about perspective. So obviously, things will change here. And the fives in tarot and in general, the number 5 is known to be about change. So, things are going to get better. Things will progress a lot better. Things will get a lot better. And it's a process. And that's really the biggest thing that I see here. The Devil definitely shows that there is some attachment towards your past, which it's frustrating at times. And I also do see here that there's a sense of someone also not having completely let go of you. Someone hasn't completely let go of you, from what I'm seeing. And the Five of Pentacles shows sometimes you can feel lonely, because you want a companion and you want to, have a beautiful life that you can share with someone that is actually consistent and stable and non-toxic. Okay, so we've got the 2 and the 3 of Cups, with the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. So what's really quite important here, which I think is actually very significant, is really the fact that obviously some of you might be trying to make something work, which is really, really difficult. You might be feeling that you're constantly at odds with something here, someone here, and that it's frustrating, it's overwhelming, it's very, very challenging, and it just feels very heavy. However, I also do see that there's a little bit more of a working where they can be a bit more open towards you. And we have another 5, and this is the 5 of Swords, right? So the Devil actually shows here that as much as you may find that this situation is difficult, the Devil also shows here as well that they are still attached to you. This person here is still attached to you. Now I'm clearly seeing a person, and the 2 of Cups also shows here that there is this romantic intention for them to want to progress things with you. Some of you might be in a third party situation, and I see here that the more they are involved with talking to this third party, the more they see you properly as the one. So there's a real sense here of some hot and cold energies for sure flowing through March, with a very nice event that happens that actually makes you feel like on top of the world, because I just feel here that you're going to be the chosen one. Now, not everyone here is dealing with a third party situation, because when you have the Two of Cups to the Three of Cups, this actually indicates celebration, and the fives here show celebration after some difficulty and difficult periods. And the Devil here really goes to show that yes, you can still feel very attached to the past, but I also see a lot of healing and moving forward from the past that I'm also picking up on. And here we go. Okay, so Six of Cups is nostalgia. A lot of you may have nostalgia towards the past, but also this is about building new memories and also having these beautiful sort of opportunities to romantically be connected to someone. So I clearly see a person here who is going to initiate conversations with you, who is going to want to talk to you, and this is going to clear up your mind and how you see the entire connection, because you're going to start to feel a lot better. I think that what's going to happen here is with the fives, you're going to want to leave that in the past. That's how I see things. And you're going to want to move forward into the future with a new mindset from what I see. I also see this person having a lot of, like, they're really obsessed with you. I'd say in a good way, okay? In a good way, I'd say that they're obsessed with you. I know we've got the Devil there, but the Devil can also show, like, pleasure and obsession as well. But when you've got the Ace of Cups as well, and also the Six of Cups, it clearly shows here that they really do like you. I think that for many of you, this is going to shock you, because in so many ways that, yes, March may not be, let's say, the most smoothest month, but it's definitely bringing so much more progress than any other month, because you know what they say? They say, I don't know how true this is, but they say if you brake and then you accelerate, it actually makes the car go faster. Which is interesting, isn't it? And then, of course, there's the bow and the arrow, where when you pull the arrow backwards, it's going to shoot 10 times forward, right? So you're going to have these little start, stop moments in March, but it's going to accelerate things tenfold. So it's like taking 5 steps back, but then going 20 forward. And that's exactly what I'm seeing. And I think that's going to shock so many of you, because you won't expect that. You can feel, unsure about your love life, and then suddenly, there's a real opening here where there's communication and there's understanding and there's a real sense of them wanting to talk to you, and you're like, what? And then you might even think to yourself, like, I don't know if they're really that interested in me, and then suddenly they open up to you and it's just like, huh? So that's what I see, is that there's a growth here that is happening where things go backwards, but then it goes forward so much more. So that's why we're seeing so many mixed energy cards as well, where you can feel confused, but then it like comes together, if that makes sense. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, we have the King of Wands, like this, and this, and this, and this. Okay, hold on a second. So, High Priestess, yeah. So definitely things are getting better. The Eight of Cups, with the Eight of Swords, some of you are like, should I stay or should I go? I don't think you need to make a decision, really. I think the best thing here is actually put yourself first, take care of yourself, move forward for yourself, look after yourself, and they will naturally open up to you. They will naturally come towards you. Actually being like the King of Wands is going to help you tremendously. And well, actually, even with the King of Pentacles, I see more stability coming into your life in March. It's a bit of a start-stop month. But like I said, with the start-stop energies that I mentioned, is that it's actually going to accelerate things further forward, rather than it just kind of going a bit step by step, and then you thinking, oh, it's just taking so much time. It kind of goes backwards to then go forwards a lot more. It's a little bit like when you have so much built up emotion and you cry it all out. And then you suddenly start to feel so relieved, because crying can be relief. That's how this feels, is it kind of comes all at once, and then you're just like, whoa, I feel so much relief, and then you know where you stand, and you get more communication from them, more understanding, where you stand. It becomes this energy which is very light and very airy, and I think that is a very powerful thing as well. So we've got the Magician and Justice. Okay, so Magician and Justice shows communication, and it also shows your good karma coming your way. Basically what's happening is the scales are balancing for you this month. Don't be scared, don't be afraid. Well, you know, I can't tell you that. That's kind of like emotionally invalidating, but from what I see and what your future self would also want to see you, I think your future self will say like, oh, you know, don't be so scared, like you got this. You know, it's more so words of like encouragement than it is invalidation, let me just say. But I think, you know, your messages here show like that I don't see a reason to be scared. I think that things are happening in the way that they need to be, and the universe does reversals all the time where things sometimes get a little bit rocky before they get better, but then it brings everything together towards much more stability, as we see here, which is obviously very important. So let me get the cards. I want to dedicate a song to you. So there's definitely a romantic energy here. We also have Snapchat, which is more so like social media. So I will just say that, you know, even though we have Snapchat, I'd say overall social media, they can, you know, be messaging you, communicating with you, and being quite playful in general as well. You know, they might share a song with you or sing you a song or talk to you about a song. There's definitely a playful energy here that I'm picking up on, and things are getting a lot better for you romantically as well. So this is what I'm seeing. But the sun definitely shows a happy event happening, because all of this might feel uneasy at times, but it's actually bringing everything together. So that's what I'm seeing. So this is your reading. If you like it or if you claim it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Check out the description box below for information on personal services, free reading giveaway, intention items, which are on my website, and everything else is always listed down below for your convenience. So everything is there, and I will see you all very, very soon. What else can I tell you? Oh yes, I have Instagram and TikTok as well, where I post short readings on there every single day, so feel free to check those out, and I'll see you all soon. Bye everyone. Bye.